league on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? One of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now the first carry for King Henry. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That one good for 29.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Jackson now on 2nd down, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second down and 8. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dell motioning over. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the ground, this is Davis. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Throwing is Stroud. That's caught downfield by Mechie. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Stroud. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
2nd down and 3. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Galore goes off in motion. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Fourth down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Third and a yard. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Taking off. And he will will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Pierce for the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now, Stroud. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will get into the end zone. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Slot receiver headed right. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, You simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He lit up the sky with 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys were rolling in the early part of this football game. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now, a give to Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Bateman is the motion man. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run. It's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran, Aguilar. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on second down. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Ravens are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to keep it himself. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Stroud digs on the reception. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll go again with Davis. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Dell motioning over. They'll go with him again. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 35, Ravens 23.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory.